Hi guys, back with a new video for 3.22. Okay, so we are at, let's see, delve depth 2482, and I wanted to make a video, a part 2 of the not build diary, the delve diary, going deep delve on the Scion armor stacker running lightning strike. And so I did find an Aul here, pretty deep depth. It looks like it is going to be pretty hard because it has elemental resistance and 50% of maximum life as ES. So we're going to try to go kill him, and we'll run these 2 nodes or 3 nodes here. You can kind of see what things look like at this depth for this current character. So before we actually go run the delve, I did want to mention one thing that I found out about gathering sulphite. So, if you're delving, one of the, things that you got to do every, like, say, 50, 60 depth or so is you're going to have to fill up your sulphite tank. And I didn't really know what the best way to actually do this was. And so I noticed that I was getting more sulphite based on I think it was like the quantity of the map. So we'll just do a quick comparison here. So let's say we have a lower tier one. Let's see, what's a good one that's like, okay, this one, 69, okay. Oh, and also, one thing I noticed is, let's go over my atlas tree. Maybe you guys already know all this stuff, but this is like stuff that I'm figuring out first on my own. So I thought I'd make a video, put this in the video as well. So wandering path, you might think that let's just take this off for a sec. Like this one here, guarded hordes, 5% chance to have double sulphite. That seems really good, right? I mean, it's just 5% chance. And with this node, on average, I was getting about 2,500 to about 3,000 per little sulphite vein, right? Maybe sometimes more with proc, and it'd get like 5,000 or something like that, right? But on average, 2,000 to 3,500-ish. Right, so, but what... Oh, let's get rid of this, not this. What happens if we take Wandering Path is we get this, extra bonuses from the small node. So instead of 3% increased sulphite, it's 6%. You're going to see in these maps that we're going to be getting quite a lot of sulphite. So let's first go into the low quality map. And you can see how much we're getting from the low quality ones. And I did chisel Aul and Vol, all of these maps. Alright, so here we have one, and you see we get 4,200 sulphite per... Oh, this one's 3,500. But yeah, on average for the lower tier ones, you are going to get about 3,000. Sometimes like 2,500, but these lower quality ones, let's see, we got 3,500. Okay, so now let's go into the like 8 mod fall map, and this is going to be probably close to like 5,000 per click. So let's just jump in the map. Okay, so we click here, 4,200, 5,800, no, 5,080, 5,140. So that's like already way more sulphite than I was getting before when I wasn't doing Wandering Path. And I was just doing normal, just like normal random maps, right? So getting maps with a lot of quality or item quantity, I'm not really sure which stat it is exactly, but I think it is the quantity, right? Area quantity. And then going with the Wandering Path seems to give the most amount of azurite. Okay, so got that out of the way. Let's run into the delve. Okay, so I'm not really sure if I can actually kill this guy, because one thing that does limit how I can kill him is I do have a certain timer, and that timer is going to be my flask, right? So if I run out of flask charges, then it's a very high chance that the boss just one-shots me. And the way I would plan to get around this for deeper delve depths is to just switch over to the Pathfinder Forbidden Flame into Flesh, and that should kind of help the issue a little bit, but we'll see. see how it goes. Up till now, I haven't really had any problem. Alright, so here we are at the node. I'm gonna click the node and just, you know, lightning strike away. This one is, you know, it's pretty hard to actually kill all these guys. And I haven't really had to do that much, like, or any kind of, like, cheese tactics, you could say, right, so far. So that's pretty good. Alright, so we pretty much just kill everything, and we'll go over to the next one. Chilled ground, or no, not chilled ground, frozen ground. Biggest problem so far. As usual, this build's weak point is going to be degens. We do have a lot of energy shield on hit, and about like 800 regen, so it's alright. Oh crap. And the other big enemy, the rubber band, right? And you guys probably thinking, you know, well, first of all, why aren't you just weapon swapping and doing your auras? And well, you know, I just kind of like doing it like this. And second of all, why aren't you using a phasing flask? And well, don't really need it, you know. Every now and then you will die to these like rubber band situations, especially with leap slam. Leap slam really does like to rubber band you, but you know, for the most part, you don't really need phasing if you have leap slam, I think, right? So I've been doing without phasing for about 1,000 death or so, and haven't really. Oh my god, fucking rogues. Okay, so these guys are also pretty annoying because they like to run into the darkness, or at least that one archer guy does. Maybe it's this guy. So, you know what we're gonna do? We're just gonna go dynamite him because, I mean, look at this. It's kind of ridiculous. Well, we don't even have our Grace Aura active. Well, that'll probably explain why we can't kill him. But now he is starting to die. There we go. Oh my god, these rogues, man. Okay, we gotta go fill up on dynamite. I do have a feeling that we are going to need a lot of dynamite to kill this guy because of the gain maximum life as extra energy shield. I'm not sure. I've never fought him with this mod. But I'm guessing during the intermission phases, he's just gonna have full energy shield, and that could potentially be very annoying. So we'll see how it goes. Hopefully we don't just like die and fail the showcase. But first, okay, so we're gonna fill up our charges of the Vol Lightning Strike, and we'll jump in. Okay. Oh, well, the energy shield does drop pretty fast. Okay, so this should not be a problem. And he goes into his little what do you call it, phase. Alright, so we'll just stand here. And maybe kind of make sure, you know, try not to break a whole bunch of these guys. And on this phase, I like to just pop everything on him. Dynamite, we're gonna do the ball skills. And if you're looking at the flask, we actually just barely made it. He does a lot of physical damage. Alright, so if I get trapped here without a flask, and I have Molten Shell, which does actually help me survive a lot of his attacks that would otherwise probably one-shot me. Okay, we gotta watch for degen now, because there is a lot of cold degen in this area. Well, I guess it spawns on these mobs we're killing, so great, my aura isn't active here, so when you kill these mobs, there is a chance that they drop this frozen ground, and this is very annoying, because it's very hard to see, you just can't see it, basically it's the big main problem. And since it is very laggy for me, in this area, right? Oh shit, okay, so he's back up. We gotta pop everything. Using our dynamite, the ball skills. We do have another flask charge, so everything is good. We'll just use it. Alright, cool. Killed him. Pretty easy. Wasn't that many damage mods, but quite a lot of defensive mods for this guy. We got a ring. Okay. Alright, well, no amulet, but this ring is actually kind of expensive. I think it is like 3 divines. And yeah, so that is kind of how things are going for me in Delve. And let's see, so I think it does take about an hour and a half, or maybe like an hour to an hour and a half to do 100 depth. So progress is very slow, especially when you have to like go sideways and all this kind of stuff, or if you die on a node. This can happen by like, we just saw with the rubber banding, or die to some degen. That's the main thing that is killing me now is degen. These are degen grounds. I just can't see it. And then it's, when I do notice the debuff, by the time I like try to jump out of it, it's like I'm already dead because the game isn't really responsive when you're playing at 10 FPS, right? So, all right, so that's gonna be it for this video, guys. I think we went over everything I want to cover. There's nothing really I've changed in the build, except is there anything? No. Well, I did try to use this Phantasmal Vengeance because you basically just get full rage, but didn't really feel like I need the damage at this point, so I've just put Molten Shell back in, and we're using it every now and then. Especially useful for when you're in the biome, right? You're killing things and you kill like, let's just say you kill like 20 or 30 mobs and like right away, right? Just like one shot them, right? And they all have these like explosions, like the fire explosion or the lightning explosion thing. And in that case, you could run out of it, right? Or you could just pop Molten Shell and tank everything. So anyways, so that's how I'm running it right now. I will just end the video, make it nice and quick. And I'll see you next time. We'll be back with another update, probably around 3000 depth or so, once we get there. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.